All right, hello friends. It is Wednesday, June 3rd, and today we are making apple donuts. And you're gonna get in your supply bag, you're gonna get an apple, which these are the only apples that we could really get. So they're not very big, but you're welcome to get your own apples, or if you have some leftover apples from your school lunches maybe, you could use those to make more than one. But we just got you one apple, and then you should have got a bag of sprinkles, and your sprinkles are probably a little more exciting than mine, but we use them all. So these are the sprinkles, and then a bag of chocolate chips. Now, like I said, if you have other items at home that you would like to use, you are welcome to do that. These are just the ones that we provided for you. Now, you're also gonna need something to spread on your apple donuts. I know a lot of people probably have peanut butter. We also have Nutella, or who doesn't love caramel apples? Caramel for your donuts. Also, if your parents haven't already cut your apples for you, you'll need something to cut your apple. And then I have an apple corer that just takes out the middle part, but if you don't have one of those, a simple knife, have a parent help you do that to get the seeds in the middle out so that it looks like a donut. Now, I have already washed my hands, but it's very important anytime before you start cooking that you wash your hands. So if you haven't done so and you're doing this with me, go wash your hands, pause the video, go wash your hands, and then come back. After that, we always wash our fruit because especially with coronavirus going around, we want to make sure that all the germs are off of this. And you know, when you buy it from the grocery store, people are picking them up and maybe putting them back, or the people that you know, brought the apples to the grocery store have touched them. So you need to make sure you wash them really, really good. So I'm gonna just hand mine off to Miss Rurig, and she's gonna clean it for me. When you wash it, you're gonna wash it like really good. If you have a vegetable wash to do that with, otherwise use your fingers and get it really, really clean. She's done. So it should be, you can see it's wet, okay? And if you wanna, you can dry it off or whatever. Now my hands are clean, so it's okay for me to touch it. So what we're gonna start with, I'm gonna have you guys take I forgot to take those off. We're gonna start by, if you want to, you can do I always like to do this and do A, B, C, D, D. That's the name of the person that you're going to marry, the first letter of the person that you're gonna marry. That's what I used to do when I was a kid. Okay, now once the stem is off, you're just gonna cut, and again, if I would have a parent do this, you're just gonna cut the top part off of the apple, so it kind of looks like that. And then you can start cutting them into just little slices. So they look like that, okay? And you can get as many as you can, okay? I'm gonna keep going. Now, I don't know if anybody remembers when we learn about apples and at PAWS and the story that we tell about the star, but if you look inside of the apple, it's got a star inside of it. It's pretty cool. Now, once you've got that, you kind of want to cut the bottom part off. Again, an adult needs to help you with this because you don't want to cut your fingers. Okay, so these are my scraps. You can either throw them outside because you can compost those, or throw them in the trash. So I'm going to give them to my helpers. And then I have my apple core. Now, if you don't have one of these, you can just take a little knife and kind of cut a little circle around, like this. So it kind of looks like a donut. Or if you have one like me, I just put it inside like that, and it cuts all the seeds out. And when you pull it up, it looks like a perfect donut. Okay, do it with my other ones. Keep going. Okay, so but with those small apples that I got you, you should be able to get about 4 or 5 little apple donuts. And don't they look like little donuts? You should be able to get I got 5 of them. Okay, and then you're done with the knife and the core. All right, so what you can do is, I have 3 different kinds of spreads for mine because I just couldn't decide. So you get to decide if you want to do peanut butter or caramel or Nutella, which is my favorite. That's what I'm gonna start with. Oh, can I have a couple more knives too? I'm just gonna put them on there. Now you want it to look kind of like a donut, so you want to spread it, you know, around. And it's kind of gonna be messy, but that's okay. Okay, you want to spread it around so you can still see the whole of your apple. So I'm gonna just show you that, and if you need more, it's fine. Nutella is delicious. Okay. So here is my first donut. And again, if you don't, I didn't tell you this, but if you don't like the peel of the apple, that's okay. I'm gonna get it. You can cut that part off too, but I like that peel. And so then if you have some sprinkles, you can take some sprinkles out and just put them on top of your donut. Another thing I like is you could do nuts on top of them, peanuts or something too, whatever you want to do. So there's my first one. There's my Nutella chocolate apple donut. They're very cute, in my opinion. So that's one that I made. You could do them all like that if you want to, or if you want to do a peanut butter one, you could do peanut butter. Just like that. And for this one, I'm just using a butter knife. I'm not using any kind of sharp knife, so you should be able to do this by yourself. Okay, and if you want to kind of smooth it on. So this one, I would love to put on chocolate chips. So I'm gonna put chocolate chips on there. Pour a little bit out. Put those on. Keep going. You can put as many as you want to on there. Okay, so there's my second donut. This one's peanut butter and chocolate chips. Oops. And it looks delicious. That's really hard for me not to just start eating it right now. Okay, and then another one that I did was caramel, because I love caramel apples. Again, those that come in during the school year knows that we have a big apple fest every fall, and we make caramel apples, and they're delicious. Okay, so this one's just with caramel. This one might be a little bit harder to spread too. Okay. Mouth is watering. So there's that one, and you can put whatever you want. Maybe you just want to just do caramel. I'm gonna put a little bit of sprinkles on there. Okay, so there's 3 different examples of what you could do. If you have, maybe you want to do frosting, you could do frosting on them, whatever you want to do. These are probably the healthier versions. I don't know how much more healthier they are, but they're pretty cute and delicious. Anybody want to come eat one with me? Ryan? Yes, she does. I'm gonna pick the, do you care? I'm gonna pick the Nutella one. Go ahead. Okay, come on in. Oh. Anybody else? There's one more. China. Come on, China.
I'll eat one.
Okay. Miss Roaring?
These are so cute.
Okay. Ooh, she wants the caramel one. Okay, so we're gonna take a little bite and let you know what we think. Aren't they cute? Mm-hmm. Okay. Ready? 1. Oh, we got it from 2, 3, go. Oh my God.
That's good.
Almost as good as a real donut. Right?
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So, go ahead and make these, and then send us your pictures before you take a bite out of them so you can see what your creations look like. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm making terrariums and it's gonna be the best time. So we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.